my channel. So I'm just going to point it out right now. I am a little bit sick. I have a little bit of a cold. I was out at the Renaissance Fair all weekend. So if I sound a little drained or if I start coughing, that's why. But today I'm excited because we are going to be working with the Blue Blood and the Blood Sugar palettes. Redder. I wanted to do kind of like a versus, one palette versus the other, just to see which one has better pigmentation, better blending, which colors I like better, stuff like that. I thought that would be a pretty fun thing to do in case anybody was thinking of buying one or the other. I did do a tutorial review on Blue Blood recently, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. But for right now, I'm just going to prime my lids and we will get started. I'm just gonna do something kind of simple just to show off the colors, and I'm gonna kind of try and do the same kind of look on both eyes. Alright. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go with Blood Sugar first, and we're going to start on this eye. And I'm going to start out with Prick, which is the bright red. And I'm going to start working that up into my crease. And use that as my transition. Now, I haven't used the reds in this palette a lot because they tend to read more like pink on me. So hopefully that's not the case this time. I'm gonna go into Cherry Soda, which is deeper red, and I'm going to use that to deepen up my crease. And blend that up. And then lastly, like I said, both of these looks are going to be pretty simple, pretty straightforward, nothing crazy. Don't know where my, oh, there it is. Ah! My brush rag. Gonna make sure there's no excess pigment on this brush I'm about to use because that would spoil everything. Alright, now I'm gonna go into Fresh Meat. So basically I'm using these three colors right here. Fresh Meat's right there. It's the darkest red in the palette. And I'm just going to pack that on the outer corner. I'm surprised because it's actually like looking red on me, and this makes me really happy. Alright. I did recently move all my filming stuff in my vanity from the spare room, which my sister now lives in, to my bedroom, so I'm still trying to find all of the things that got moved. Go up and blend this just a little more. There we go. Alright, I'm going to take my crease cutting brush, draw a line, look up, and just do a really simple half cut crease. There we go. Why am I missing all of my things? There we don't know where any of my things are. Everything got moved and I don't like it. And it's kind of stressing me out. Probably should have looked into all of this before I started filming, but oh well. We're here, the show must go on. Alright, we're gonna take our little flat brush, like we normally do. Try and find my setting spray, because I don't know. Oh, there it is. Just gonna do one little spritz. And then, what shade are we going into? I think what I'm gonna do is start out with Donor, this gold right up here. And start placing that in the on the lid, not in the crease, on the lid. Making sure our line is still nice and sharp. And then we're going to go into the shade Blood Sugar, which is like a shimmery red. Metallic kind of red, hopefully. We're gonna place that right there. We're gonna make sure those colors are nice and blended together. There we go. And that is like the lid piece for the Blood Sugar palette. So as you can see, gorgeous blending, gorgeous pigment, super pretty red, which, oh my goodness, why can't I keep myself from blending everything all the way up to my forehead? Trying to just do something simple here, not try to go too crazy. All right. Next, we're going to dip into Blue Blood. There we go. So, what I think I'm going to start with is shade Flourishing. This one right here. Actually, scratch that. I think I'm going to start out with a lighter blue. Find a brush that has yellow on it. That'll work. So I'm going to start out with Minty up here first. And I don't know if it's because my Blue Blood is newer and I've used my Blood Sugar more just because I've had it for longer. But there seems to be a bit more fallout on Blue Blood, which doesn't really bother me. It means I'm gonna get good pigment. I'm not too worried about fallout. But that is something to point out. That color is so pretty. And now I'm going to go into Flourishing, start building that up. Oh my goodness, can you hear my child in the background? He's supposed to be taking a nap. Both of them are. But my little one is talking to his brother through the baby monitor. Can you hear him? Papa? Papa? He's ridiculous. Alright. Definitely more fallout on Minty than any of the other shades that I've used in this palette. Alright, so for the corner of the eye, I think I'm going to go in with Blue Monday. I haven't used this shade yet, so I'm excited to see how it looks. Well, that's pretty. I'm going to take that into the crease just a little bit. It's too pretty not to use everywhere else. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my goodness, that is such a pretty color. It is not what I expected from this color, because when you look at it in the pan and when you swatch it, it looks very purple. But when you actually apply it to the eyes, it is very blue. That's so interesting. Jeffree Star keeping us guessing. Alright. And then, I just set my palette down on my new tattoo on my leg. Which is not done yet, but when it is, I will show you guys. My left leg is going to be a whole piece of like soft fantasy. So I already have a unicorn tattoo on there. And I had it carried on with a little diamond. So I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be so cute when the shading gets done, but I'm not good with paint. I'm not good at it. So I kind of pussed out halfway through shading. Alright, next we're going to take the shade Crystal Flesh, this one right here, to kind of match the gold that we did there. I don't know why I'm holding things so weird and being so dysfunctional today. Probably because I'm sick, but oh well. I normally really try not to use my makeup while I'm sick, just for sanitary reasons, but because it's just a cold, I'm really not too worried. That's a really pretty color. And then we will go into the shade Entitled. So this one right here. Maybe go a little bit into Ice Tray to make that a bit darker. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go finish the rest of my face, probably do the lower lash line and my brows, and I'll be back to share my final thoughts on these two palettes. Alright, so here is my finished look, little Christmas cookie on the lips with Mannequin blended out in the middle. I used Wifey for one brow, and I used Mermaid's Blood for another. Oh, there's a hair. I can feel it. Alright, so let's move on to the palettes. So, Blue Blood. Beautiful packaging. This one definitely has my vote for packaging. Very, very detailed, like the coffin shape and the clasp, and like there's even a teeny tiny little star right there. Like the detail on this packaging is amazing. But the Blood Sugar is the original with the faux leather and the two clasps. But I am going to give Blue Blood my point for packaging. Pigmentation, I couldn't choose. They're both so good, so pigmented, so pretty. Color-wise, like for my preference, I would probably use Blue Blood more because I do love like cool blue shadows. I think they're so pretty, and I called a long time ago that this was going to be a blue palette, so I feel very proud of that. But I don't know. I think for the battle of this palette, Blue Blood is going to be my winner, simply because the shadows in this one are just like absolutely stunning. They're definitely colors that I would use more often. But they're quality-wise, it's a tie. You can't choose between the two. Quality-wise, it's definitely a tie. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little verses between the Blue Blood and the Blood Sugar palette. I hope you like the finished look that I came up with. I think it's really cool, little fire and ice situation. And that also makes me happy because Game of Thrones just premiered and I'm not gonna say a word. Not gonna say a word. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the video there. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe to my channel if you really liked my video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!